As-salaam wa-alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Year 6 of the 17 Verses podcast. I'm your host, Maher Haq. In this podcast, we take a small selection from the Quran every day and recite it to you in plain English, so you can get a small slice of God's word while you go about your day. By averaging 17 verses per day, we're able to break the Quran down into manageable pieces and finish it in 1 year. If you enjoy the podcast, please help spread the word. Tell your friends and family, subscribe in iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts, and write us a review. Show notes and a text episode can be found at 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Today's selection is from Surah 4, An-Nisâ, or the Women, verses 116 through 126. These verses remind us that shirk, or worshipping anyone other than Allah, is an unforgivable sin. Such a practice leads Shaitãn or Satan to create false desires in men. But only Allah can grant paradise to the righteous, and only to true Muslims. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Surely Allah will never forgive the one who commits the sin of shirk, or worshipping anyone other than Allah, and may forgive anyone else if He so pleases. One who commits shirk has indeed gone far away from the right way. The pagans call upon their female deities beside Him. By doing so, they call nothing but the rebellious Shaitãn or Satan, on whom Allah has laid His curse, and who has said, I will take a good portion of your servants and mislead them. I will create in them false desires and order them to slit the ears of cattle. I will order them to tamper with Allah's creation. Therefore, whoever takes Shaitãn as a guardian instead of Allah has indeed become a clear-cut loser. Shaitãn makes promises to stir up in them false desires, but Shaitãn makes promises only to deceive them. The home of such people who follow him will be hell, from where they will find no way to escape. As for those who have faith and do righteous deeds, we shall soon admit them to gardens, beneath which rivers flow, to live therein forever. This is the promise of Allah, true indeed, and who can be truer in His words than Allah? The final result will be neither in accordance with your desires, nor in accordance with the desires of the people of the book. He who does evil will be requited with evil. He will find no protector or helper besides Allah. But the one who does righteous deeds, whether a male or a female, provided he or she is a believer, shall enter paradise and will not be harmed a speck. Who has a better deen, or way of life or religion, than the one who is a Muslim and submits himself entirely to Allah, does good deeds to others, and follows the faith of Abraham, the upright one, whom Allah chose to be His friend? To Allah belongs all that is in the heavens and in the earth. Allah encompasses everything. Ameen. This concludes today's episode of the 17 Verses podcast. I hope that this selection helps increase your understanding of the Holy Quran just a little bit. If you like the podcast, you can subscribe in iTunes or Stitcher and write us a review. Or you can grab the RSS feed and put it into your own podcast app. The show notes, including a text version of this episode, can be found by going to 17verses.com. That's the numbers 17verses.com. Thank you, and be well.